I swear to God, when I come home, I'm gonna hold you so close. I swear to God, when I come home, I'll never let go. Like a river I flow to the ocean I know.
Yeah, that's fine.
You pull me close, guiding me home.
Hello, boys.
And I need you to know that we're falling so fast. We're falling like the stars, falling in love. And I'm not scared to say those words. With you I'm safe. We're falling like the stars, we're falling in love. I swear to God I can see 4 kids and no sleep. We'll have one on each knee, you and me. And when they've grown up, you're still the girl in the club. When I held your hair up, 'cause you had too much. And I need you to know that we're falling so fast. We're falling like the stars, falling in love. And I'm not scared to say those words. With you I'm safe. We're falling like the stars, falling in love. I swear to God every day He won't take you away. 'Cause without you, babe, I lose my way. Oh, I'm in love, 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 oh, I'm in love. And I need you to know that we're falling so fast. We're falling like the stars, falling in love. And I'm not scared to say those words. With you I'm safe. We're falling like the stars, we're falling in love.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it. And all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Yeah, baby. It's always on a night like tonight, I thank God you can read my mind, 'cause when you look at me with those eyes,
heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. and look at you. My whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before I called you mine. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe.
Lisa and Lucas, let me take us back in time just to get the story right here, okay? It's 2011 when you two first met at a friend's house party. Now, I'm not sure if Lucas was worried he'd get in trouble, but he made sure to tell me that this was 100% an appropriate party for 17-year-olds, and there was definitely no alcohol involved. In literally the next sentence, he told me his opening line to Lisa, so I'm not really convinced that that was the case. But look, Lisa, do you remember what he said to you? Do you remember that first line? Lucas, one of the last romantic poets of our time, took one look at you and said, damn. Oh, actually, I think that was just in his head. That's not what he said. His first words to you were actually, do you want to be my beer pong partner? Classic 17-year-old guy. Fast forward a little bit to 2012, because although you're unstoppable beer pong partners, believe it or not, that wasn't quite the thing that kicked things off, was it? The two of you texted briefly around Christmas, but nothing really materialized. Until one day, about a month or so later, you get a text from Lucas that says, wait for it. Hey, I told you, he's a poet. Lisa was thinking to herself, hey, this is all I get after a month and a half of not talking to me? This is what you get me? But look, something tells me Lucas knew exactly what he was doing because, spoiler alert, things turned out all right. I mean, look where we are. That turned out okay. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here, more on all that in just a minute, because I think the choice that you made to get married today only shows how strong your commitment to each other really is, how much marriage means to you. And now you're about to say, I do to your best friend. And look, when you get married, you're actually saying, I do to a lot of things. Like, I do to amazing first impressions. Remember the time Lucas first met your mom? I mean, the time before the scheduled meetup? See, he was supposed to meet your parents on Saturday, but on Friday, you and Lucas has gone out to a house party together, and there may have been a few drinks involved. Okay, definitely a whole bunch of drinks, maybe more than a few. I'm not even sure I'm allowed to say that, sorry. But Lucas, he had to help you home. And when I say helped you home, I mean he had to take your key, open the front door, and basically carry you upstairs while trying not to wake up your entire family. But moms are notoriously light sleepers, especially when their kids are out, so of course she heard you come in. Plus, I remember the day sneaking into my house late at night. We thought we were so sneaky, so silent, but meanwhile it sounded like a parade going through the house. Mom looked out her window, saw a couple of drunk friends outside, opened her door to see Lucas helping you up the stairs. Man, to see the look on Mom's face at that moment, that would have been something. Lucas said, hi, I'm Lucas, great to finally meet you. Here's your house key, here's your daughter, I'll see you tomorrow. And walked out. You're also saying I do to spending way too much time in a house, Sigma, filtering out all the homes under 6 million, right? I mean, who wants to live in a house worth less than that? That's crazy. You'd never want to. You're saying I do to maybe hiring some pros for those simple house jobs. I don't know, maybe. Remember painting the house at 11 p.m.? What could possibly go wrong? Lisa, you weren't tired one night, so you thought you'd get a head start on some of the little things to get the condo ready to sell, like painting the baseboards and doors. Sounds like a great idea. You got the painting supplies ready, which always takes way longer than it ever should, and got to work with the paint tray on one of the bar stools. Perfect place for it. About 27 seconds into painting, you realized what a horrible, horrible mistake you had made. But it was too late. It was way too late. Out of the corner of your eye, you saw Django, your cat, watching you. It's moments like these where you can see the future, right? And you could see this was not going to end well. This was not good. You tried to prevent what you knew was going to happen, but Django, just way too fast. To get a better view of you painting, he leapt onto the bar stool, directly into the paint tray, all four paws landing perfectly in the white paint. He freaked out, obviously, but before you could capture him, he jumped down on the counter to try to shake off the paint. Tiny dots of white paint flying all over the place. He immediately bolted through the condo, leaving paw prints literally everywhere. Lisa, at this point, you're 50% dying of laughter, 50% freaking out, as Django ran from the front door to the back window and down the hall to the bedroom. Awesome. Lucas opened the bedroom door, took one look at you, one look at Django. He nearly died laughing, really. Like, what else can you do? After capturing Django and only a mildly successful shower, he took one look around the condo, admiring his work, and decided it's maybe best to get some sleep before you do any more work. But today you're saying I do to a lifetime of adventures with the person who brings out the best in you and encourages you to be the exact same person they fell in love with. And saying I do is so much more than the words that we say to each other on an occasion like today, because these words are a promise. A promise that despite the challenges and changes that lie ahead, you're going to be in this thing together no matter what. Because in any relationship we know, there's going to be times of frustration. There's going to be times of fatigue. Like when Lukas tells people he hates reality TV, but while you have it on, he'll come over, sit down, ask a million questions about who the people are and what's going on. You love that, right? Or how Lisa says, I'm not really a picky eater, but offer her any item not named chicken or salad and she'll say she doesn't like it. And I know you're saying, not us, Chef. We don't get frustrated with each other. That doesn't happen, never. But just in case that moment ever does arrive, I want you to remember that your yes today is a commitment. And it's a promise, not only of love right now, but a future love. It's not only loving and accepting your differences, but celebrating them. The things that make you different also make you unique. I wouldn't change those things. Except maybe the reality TV thing. I don't know. It sounds annoying. No, I'm kidding. Okay. But today you're deciding to love one another through all the changes, all the challenges, all the unexpected things, all the good times and all the difficult times. You're committing yourselves to one another. And I hope that every day you wake up, you remind yourself how lucky you are. They get to love this person. And they get to share your life with them. Now, I want to take us back to a very specific time because it's what set in motion all the plans. It's what brought everyone here. Here's your proposal, right? Lukas told me he knew forever that he was going to marry you. So it's just a matter of picking the perfect time and surprising you as much as possible, which, if we're being honest, isn't really that easy to do. But he was pretty sure he had a good plan. He asked you out for dinner that night, thinking that would be the perfect start. You shut down that idea almost immediately. Okay, no problem. So you had dinner at home instead, and at least after you finished up, you went back upstairs to do some work. 2 minutes later, after you sat down, finally ready to get some work done, Lukas called you into the bedroom. In those 2 minutes, Lukas, his heart beating out of his chest, had been setting up the room with 1,000,000 rose petals and candles. He had spoken with your parents, knew he had their blessing, so now he just had to ask you. Lisa, you walked into the room with the most confused look on your face. Lukas dropped to one knee, and the words that came out of your mouth were, "Are you serious?" Then you happened to catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and said, "Oh my goodness, is that what I look like? I look like crap." And Lukas, I think still down on one knee, said, "So like, is that a yes? Like, I don't know. What is the answer?" I'm going to go on a limb here and say there probably was a yes. I mean, we're here. Family and friends, that really does bring us to the most important parts of what we're doing today, because there's nothing I could say that would ever be as important or meaningful as the vows and promises that you're about to share. We ready to do that? Okay. Do you want to start? I'll read it to you, right? You can stand up. Lisa, I take you to be my best friend.
Lisa, I take you to be my best friend,
Faithful partner.
my faithful partner, my one true love.
I promise to always support you.
I promise to always support you,
Celebrate and encourage you.
celebrate and encourage you.
I'll forever be there to laugh with you.
I'll forever be there to laugh with you,
Lift you up when you are down.
to lift you up when you're down,
Love you unconditionally.
and to love you unconditionally
All of our adventures in life together.
through all of our adventures in life together.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Lukas, I take you to be my best friend.
Lukas, I take you to be my best friend,
Faithful partner.
my faithful partner,
True love.
and my one true love.
Promise to choose our love every single day.
I promise to choose our love every single day,
Be in your corner.
to always be in your corner,
Continue to push you.
and to continue to push you
Best version of yourself.
to be the best version of yourself.
I'll forever be there to laugh with you.
I'll forever be there to laugh with you,
Lift you up when you are down.
to lift you up when you are down,
Love you unconditionally.
and to love you unconditionally
Our adventures in life together.
through all of our adventures in life together.
Hey, can we just give him a round of applause for that? That's amazing stuff. That's not easy to do. Can we grab the rings, please? Professional move, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty good. Lukas, I have a question for you. I think you know the answer. I'm going to give it to you anyway. The answer is I do. That's what we're looking for, right? Let's go ahead with the question. Lukas, do you take Lisa to be your wife? And do you promise to love, honor, and support her for better, for worse, for rich, for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do you part? Promise?
I do.
Lisa, do you take Lukas to be your husband? And do you promise to love, honor, and support him for better, for worse, for rich, for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do you part? Promise?
I do.
Family and friends, we are going to get to the very best part of this ceremony, I promise, but we're going to sign the marriage license first. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Before we get to the best part, I want to end with a very short section here. It's actually a perfect way to finish. It's a quick reading, and it's called The Beauty of Love. Let me share it with you right now. See, the question is asked, is there anything more beautiful in life than a young couple clasping hands and pure hearts in the path of marriage? Can there be anything more beautiful than young love? And the answer is given, yes. There is a more beautiful thing. It's the spectacle of an old man and an old woman finishing their journey together on that path. Their hands are gnarled but still clasped. Their faces are seen but still radiant. Their hearts are physically bowed and tired but still strong with love and devotion. Yes, there is a more beautiful thing than young love. It's old love. And my hope for you two is that you get to experience that old love. Let's get to it. Lucas, Lisa, you two have kissed probably before. I have no idea. I don't know. But it's going to be way different anyway because your very first kiss is husband and wife. So without further ado, it is my great honor to be able to declare you married. Why don't you go ahead and kiss? That's what they're all waiting for. It is my great honor to present to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Palomino. Give them a round of applause, please.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
Remember the day I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. Oh, baby,
There ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough
to keep me from getting to you, baby. Oh, no, darling.
no wind.
Fire and ice. This love is like fire and ice. This love is like rain in blue skies. This love is like sun on the rise. This love got me rolling the dice. Don't let me lose. Still falling for you. Still falling for you. Beautiful mind. Your heart got a story with mine. Your heart got me hurting at times. Your heart gave me new kind of eyes. Your heart got me feeling so fine. So what to do? Still falling for you. Still falling for you. It took us a while. With every breath, a new day. With love on the line. We found our share of mistakes. But all your flaws and scars are mine. Still falling for you. Still falling for you. And just like that, all I breathe, all I feel, you are all for me. I'm in, and just like that, all I breathe, all I feel, you are all for me. No one can lift me, catch me the way that you do. I'm still falling for you. Brighter than gold, this love shining brighter than gold. This love is like letters in bold. This love is like out of control. This love's never growing old. You make it new. So falling for you. So falling for you. It took us a while, 'cause we were young and unsure, with love on the line. What if we both would need more? But all your flaws and scars are mine. So falling for you, so falling for you, so falling for you. And just like that, all I breathe, all I feel, you are all for me. I'm in, and just like that, all I breathe, all I feel, you are all for me. No one can lift me, catch me the way that you do. Still falling for you. Falling, crashing to my arms. Love you like this, like a kiss, never let go. Falling, crashing to my arms, never breaking what we got. Falling for you, so falling for you. Just like that.
Every time our eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever.
So, I'd like to give a special toast to the newly married couple. You both played a special part, not just in my life, but everyone here. Everyone's here for you guys today. So, I remember that party the officiant talked about at 17 years old, the no alcohol party. And here we are, 11 years later. You guys made a huge impact on my life, and everyone's here today. And the smile you guys had at that party when you first met, they talked about, same smile you guys still have today, same smile you'll still have tomorrow. So please help me raise a glass and toast to Lukas and Lisa Palomino. This one's for love, for integrity, for honor. I love you guys. Cheers.
Lisa, we're truly blessed to having you join the family. We look forward to an entire life of being able to spend birthdays, parties, and even more together. So I'm going to finish the speech with giving some marriage advice because I'm so qualified. And I reference it to golf. That's Lucas' new favorite sport. When times get hard, just remember that marriage is like golf. It can be very expensive. And it is expensive. It can be the most thrilling and glorious of days, and it can also be the most difficult and frustrating all at the same time. All in the same morning or afternoon. But if you practice, work hard on the little things, avoid the hazards, and be responsible with your balls, you do the best 18 holes of your life. Please, everyone, join me in raising a glass and congratulating the newlyweds.
I know I've said it to you a million times since your engagement, but I'm truly so happy for the both of you. From beer pong partners to travel buddies, cat parents, homeowners, and now newlyweds, I love you both so, so much, and I promise that no matter what life throws your way, I will be prepared with ski masks and eggs. Thank you.
Just wouldn't feel right. Never didn't have you by my side. Oh, you were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else can be what you have been to me. You will always be. You will always be the girl in my
Lisa,
life.
I couldn't imagine a more perfect bride for my best friend Lucas. So thank you for bringing him so much happiness. And I really wish you two a very happy ever after. I love you guys.
Lisa and Lucas, Lucas and Lisa, however you want to say it. Here's to a life filled with love, laughter, and amazing memories. Congratulations. Cheers to the happy couple. I love you guys. Kisses.
Thank you, Lisa, for being part of our lives, giving us your love so freely, and for always being so caring. We're honored to call you our daughter-in-law. We love you so much, both of you. We wish you all the happiness in the world. Congratulations from Helen and I.
I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first.
Lucas, I want to welcome you with open arms into our family. You're now joining us not as Lisa's boyfriend or fiancé, but as her husband and our son-in-law. You have shared many dinners and holiday functions at our house. Sometimes our family was quiet, while other times we were quite loud. Add to this the commotion of the grandkids, as you can see from tonight. It's a wonder you weren't scared off, but you stuck with us, came back, and here we are. Now, if you'll just please stand and raise your glass, a toast to the couple. Lisa, Lucas, I wish you nothing but health, happiness, and a joy in a very long and happy marriage. Cheers.
I wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my
could have made too. You're all I'm living for. Your love I'll keep forevermore. First, you're the last, my everything.